Crested Butte, an immensely beautiful town in the state of Colorado that is known as the capital for almost anything outdoor you want to do in this state. So what are the top 10 things to do in and around the town of Crested Butte? Well, let's check them out. First thing would be colors. Crested Butte is known for its colors. It is considered the wildflower capital of Colorado, and some would say of the world. Some places where you could find these wildflowers would be the Snodgrass Trail, the Lupine Trail, or you could also find them driving up Gothic Road or Owl Creek Pass. I'll put a link down below to a list of other places in Crested Butte where you could check out the flowers. But wildflowers is just one part of the colors. Some other colors you can check out in the area would be the fall colors. You'll see them all around town, but a good place to check them out would be Ohio Pass again, or Keebler Pass. Both are great choices and you can check them out all in one day. Speaking of colorful, another thing to do here would be to check out the downtown, the main street. It is very beautiful with its colorful buildings and flowers all along the street, but also this is a great place to get some food. For a small town, they pack some great restaurants on the main street, whether you want Mexican or pizza or whatever, you can find it right here, right on the main street. Now if you go up Gothic Road, you can find the trailhead for Judd Falls. This is a relatively short and beautiful hike to a very beautiful waterfall. Another fun hike would be the Lost Lake Trail. This trail is located near the top of Keebler Pass, and it is a series of lakes you can hike around. You're going to catch some views of the mountains around as you hike along these lakes and streams and waterfalls, and it is a relatively flat hike, so if you don't want to do too much elevation, this is a good one for you. You can also just park by the trailhead and check out the lake as well if you want to go fishing or kayaking on it. Another fun place to check out would be the Mill Castles. You can check out these geological features along with some beautiful landscape by driving down the road, the Ohio Pass Road, which goes in between Crested Butte and Gunnison. But I highly suggest driving up to the Mill Castle Trailhead and hiking the Mill Castle Trail. Speaking of driving, there is a lot of scenic drives and off-roading in this area for any skill set. Whether you want to take the gravel roads of Keebler and Ohio Pass, or take an easy 4x4 offshoot from them, or even taking the easy road of Schofield Pass, which kind of travels behind the Maroon Bells, which are those famous mountains you see in Aspen. By the way, if you want to check out the best things to do in Aspen, click the link in the corner above. And be sure to subscribe as I make videos only about Colorado, and pretty much anything you want about Colorado, I have it. I've traveled thousands of miles every year to make these videos. Also, you'll find a map down below that will tell you everything you need to know about Colorado. But you're also going to find some harder ones. Like after you go over Schofield Pass, you can go down and follow the Crystal River, which is a very difficult 4x4 route. Here is another fun activity to do there, and that is to check out the Conundrum Hot Springs. Now this wild hot springs is quite a bit in the wilderness, and you will need to get a permit to go hike to it. Most people do this while they're backpacking so they can spend a night there, because it is about 9 to 10 miles just to hike to the hot springs. Now for number 8, we're going to travel to about an hour away, and that is to the Gunnison River. Now around the Gunnison River, you're going to find these beautiful spires that you can check out while you're driving along, but then you're going to get to the Black Canyon of the Gunnison, which is one of the steepest canyons in the United States. Painted Wall is a must to visit in this area. Another cool thing to check out, especially if you have a 4x4 vehicle, but you can do it by hiking, would be Devil's Punch Bowl, a popular place to cliff dive and swim, although be careful because if water's flowing fast or you don't know where to dive, you could get seriously injured. You can get this by going over Schofield Pass, an easy 4x4 route, and then parking here by the sign near the town of Schofield. Then hike 1 mile from here to Devil's Punch Bowl, although you can take a 4x4 vehicle and you can get there much faster. But if you continue down this road, whether driving or hiking, I'd recommend driving if you're going this far, you can find the Crystal Mill. The Crystal Mill is an absolutely photogenic, beautiful place to check out, and I highly suggest it. If you want to get there from another way, you can drive all the way to the town of Marble and then drive in that way, 4x4, or hike in. All right, here's a quick runner-up before I get to the last one, and that is the Vintock Festival. The Vintock Festival happens around the fall equinox. It changes every year, and it is pretty much a harvest festival with a bunch of parades and dances and burning of the grump. Just a bunch of hippie stuff. All right, last but not least, we have the Obi Joyful Hike and Recreation Area. I like this area because there's a lot to do. You can go camping by the Slate River, or bike down it, or hike down by it, or go fishing on it, or you can go hike up the OB Joyful Creek, or hike and check out wildflowers on the other side. It's an absolute amazing place to hang out. There's waterfalls and little creeks and stuff. Pretty cool place, not far from town. All right, that does it for my top 10 of Crested Butte. And if you like that, be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos, whether you're looking for Aspen or Boulder or Denver or Grand Junction or the best waterfalls or the best hot springs. I have it. Check it out on the map. Follow along. Have a good day.